We made our way here out to Six Flags Over Georgia, and Caitlin couldn't be more excited. Oh my God! What the hell happened? We're not even married yet.
Been a couple of years.
Oh man. Well, I guess this will have to do. God, it's busy out here.
Yeah, look at all of it. Woo.
Oh. Who can say how long we're actually going to be out here today looking at this parking lot? It is spring break here in Atlanta. But we're out here at Six Flags Over Georgia because I want to take a look at the progress on Twisted Cyclone.
Man.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How's a lot look back over this way? Damn, it is full. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dang.
This is gonna be terrible.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, if we can find a place to park, maybe we'll go into the park. Although the prospects of getting back to where we live, or where Nathan lives, over in South Atlanta, don't look great anyway, because the traffic is shitty. So, as you can see, Caitlin's not here. She's busy working in Virginia. Oh well.
Loser.
Ooh. Burn. Royally.
My God.
Oh well, look at here. There's a couple of spots over this way. God, it's gonna be packed in there. All right, well, here's Goliath going up the hill. Who knows if we'll actually see it. Just kidding. To even get to the gate, we gotta see it.
There ain't no spots.
Over this way, look.
Oh.
Look, there's gotta be like 10, 12 spots open in this parking lot.
Jeez.
Oh man.
You ain't doing anything out here today.
Good news though, the operations here are really excellent, so I'm sure that they're just gonna be pumping people through. Right?
We'll park down here.
Oh my God.
A little bit.
Check it out. We're back here where the old back gate used to be.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
Why'd they shut this entrance down?
I don't know. It's Thunder River right there.
Is Thunder River rolling? Probably not yet.
Oh yeah, look at those people standing in line for it. Oh man. Here's the back of Batman. And here's us at the gate. Got new banners up for Twisted Cyclone. And as you can see, it's mighty out here. But Nathan was making a point just a second ago off the camera that this is not a resort. You know, people don't come here on vacation necessarily, so this is spring break and people are here to party.
Yep.
Nathan's my brother, by the way. I don't know if you can tell behind his giant Grizzly Adams beard.
And I'm not getting it trimmed for the wedding.
Oh God. You're not allowed to have that at the wedding. Also, you gotta cut this dang ponytail off. You and your
whip?
Kentucky, what, your whip? God. Here she is. Look at this old gal. Now, something that you can see right here is this wave turn out here. Oh man.
Insane. 75 degrees.
So I guess I said earlier to Nathan that it was 90 degrees. I guess it's not. I guess it's 75.
Yeah, right.
Let's take a peek in here. Oh yeah. Looks like they've already installed some lockers here, so you know what that means.
Oh yeah.
Nothing in your pockets. Let's see here. So this is the first turnaround back over this way here, and down below it is the Q exit. Boy, it's pretty. And so what happens out here is that you come off of the principal drop, you go up into the first turnaround through a corkscrew or twist, come around down another twist, and then up into that wave turn that I showed you just a minute ago. We'll come around over to where the train station is here in just a few minutes and see if we can't get a better view of it. We made our way over here. We're not at the train station just yet where I think we're gonna get the best views, but we can get a pretty good view over here of these guys working on the first drop. And you can see that they are rappelling down, or they're, well, not really rappelling, I guess, but there we go. And this beautiful wave turn that's under. Down this first 75-degree drop. Sorry about the sun. There's the twist around, and then up into this, which you can see this beautiful wave turn right here. Oh man. I'm pretty well convinced it's gonna be the best part of the ride. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go to the train station. We made it over here to the train station. What you think, Nathan? You ready to give this old girl a try?
Right now.
Right now? Before they complete the track? Now look at this. This train never ever comes rolling through here. And once we start filming, oh well.
It works.
Yeah, it sure is. Everybody waves. Hey! I don't think I've ever realized how short this train is.
Yeah.
Only 2 passenger cars on this thing.
I don't think all these passengers are getting on this train.
I don't think so. I was looking at the crowd, I was like, oh, that's a tiny crowd for a train. Oops. Unless all these guys have to get off, I don't know. Anyway, so we're over here at the exit for the Marthasville train station. All these people are gonna come walking through here in just a second, you'll see. But I wanted to show you the workers. You can get a much better view over here. And so there's that first drop, and there we go, all these people are coming around. As these guys are up here working hard. Down the first drop, up into this twist here, around, and then up into that beautiful wave turn. I'm so excited about that. I actually didn't even know that this wave turn was going to be on here until I saw a photo that Six Flags posted before I flew down here this morning. I posted it on our Facebook page, Off the Tracks Reviews. If you don't follow us there, make sure you do, because I try to keep updated as much as I can. And I got all these people out here right behind me. I don't know if I just cut out or not, but so I'm going to say this again. Nathan just pointed out to me here that these guys are up here. They were taking pictures and selfies hanging off the top. I think they're back to chatting with each other again, but anyway. So last year, when did we come out here last year?
Oh, whenever you came down.
Yeah. Anyways, Nathan and I managed to squeeze our fat butts into the old Cyclone there, and then another friend of mine, Travis, came down. I came down and we came over here, and we managed to squeeze our butts into the old Cyclone there, and boy, she'd gotten rough.
It's a rough ride.
Yeah, but
looks
still,
like this would be a little bit smoother.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you something. I know that you haven't been on one of these RMC conversions, but these things, I mean, they're like butter. Leave a comment, tell Nathan. I mean, it's true. But I'm really excited for this thing, and I hope that you are too, because when it opens, we're gonna come down here and ride this. We're all gonna have a good time.
If I can get my fat butt in the seat.
What a good looking ride. It will be shorter. Looking at the computer graphic simulation, or a CGI or whatever of it, I think it's pretty clear that it's going to be a much shorter ride, because in the old ride you come through the infrastructure of it twice round, but on this one I think it's just once more round. So after this wave turn, you go around through the back here, you do a twist through here, and then you're back in and into the station, I do believe.
They knocked out a lot.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. And if you go back and look at our Instagram page at Off the Tracks Reviews.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, there we go. Look, there it goes. Ding, ding, ding. Leaning back. Ah, nice and relaxed. Don't tell the foreman. Good for them. All right.
They're gonna start cussing.
That's a lot of
you
fun.
out on your Facebook page.
Yeah, well, you know.
Getting them fired.
Make sure you follow us at Off the Tracks Reviews on YouTube. So we just over here, there's the train station there, and we just came out over here, and Nathan was regaling me with stories about his youth, his misspent youth, and coming out here and riding this here. Agoraphobia here tilts you out, or at least it used to tilt you out, what is it, 10 degrees or something, before it dropped you. And you can hear the guy over the PA singing to him before, here they go. Whoa. Nathan says this is the scariest ride in the park.
It is.
I am inclined to agree. But not the best ride in the park. Let's go. Hey Nathan, how crowded is it out here? Let's take a look at this Boomtown Snacks line. Ding ding a ding ding a ding ding a ding ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding 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 ding. No thank you. The old Dahlonega mine train coming through over here, and just below us here is Splash Waterfalls. As you can see, it is perhaps the simplest boat ride on the face of the planet. No theme, just boats, water, and a medium to medium small sized hill. Now, we watched a boat.
We have 2 boats running out of there.
I know. I mean, they're slammed today, y'all, and there are 2 boats running on this thing. So, take a look at this. When we were young, I remember us standing out here on this splash zone exit ramp here, and just getting absolutely drenched. But we just watched one a moment ago. And I was quite surprised. Dang. They're back in the switchbacks and getting down into the extended part of the queue. That's lame. Okay, here we go. Look at that! We didn't even hit him! And we're standing right there! Oh, that's weak. Boo.
You used to be soaked when you walked across that bridge.
I remember our parents telling us that we couldn't go stand on the bridge because if you did, then you had wet shoes, socks, everything.
That's the killer whale flapping the water at you. Get a little bit of sprinkle on you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't intend for this video to turn into the crotchety old man hour, but here we are.
Well, I wonder how they toned it down. What did they do to tone it?
You know, I really don't know. I'm just not sure.
Because I know they didn't push the bridge back.
No. I mean, everything appears to be in the same place.
It has to do with hitting the bottom down there. Maybe that stopped her in front of the boat.
I don't know. You're the mechanic. You tell me. I'm the face. I'm the performer. So.
I'm not the engineer.
You can see over here, I think it's called Joker. I don't know. I've never ridden it. At least I haven't ridden it in a very, very long time. The kids roller coaster over here. Chances are very good that I will never ride it, and the reason is pretty simple. Believe it or not, it has nothing to do with how fat I am. It has more to do with the fact that there's only one train for it, and the operations are so incredibly slow, it's just not worth it. Even for an extra credit. So.
It reminds me of the little roller coaster that they have at Adventure Island over there near Whitewater.
Oh yes, American Adventures back in the day. Yeah. I don't think that's there anymore. Wait a minute. I don't know. Anybody here know that? I know Whitewater is still there, but I don't think American Adventures is. Or maybe it's called something else. I don't know that offhand. Oh well. Here comes the mine train for the best part of that ride.
Yeah.
Not this turnaround. But right here is where it goes down into the mine shaft. So every time I build a mine train roller coaster on Roller Coaster Tycoon, it's this moment right here that I'm thinking about. Whoa, down it goes. And then it goes straight back into the station. Let's go. For the spring this year, they turned the Scream Machine around backwards, and she's about to come in on these last bunny hills here. You'll see her. They actually took the old trains from the Cyclone and put them onto this track, which hopefully would make for a more comfortable ride. Look at, there she goes. I like how I pointed this down there like they were going to come around immediately. You come to a really, really sharp halt at the end of this ride. Here they come.
They at least put Scream Machine. I hope they got rid of the Great American Cyclone. Yeah. They didn't paint the cars though. What's it say?
No, those are Scream Machine cars.
Are they?
I mean, that's the American flag on it. Yeah, that's what the old Scream Machine. But how you can tell is that they have those individual lap bars there instead of the cross seat bar. So you can see that the riders have individual lap bars instead of that singular bar that comes across. I'm not saying that they're necessarily any more comfortable. I just think that they're a little more fatty friendly. So that's good for us. Sorry to spin around so much. I just wanted to show you the. There she blows. Really is a beautiful ride. Wonder what the line looks like.
Well, this was the ride that the Griswolds rode on the latest movie that they put out, Dead Helms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, not the Scream Machine, the Ninja was.
Oh, Ninja / Blue Hawk over here.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh man, they're gonna tag us for this music on here. I'm gonna try and talk over it while we watch this thing go around up and up the hill. Okay, that's how much we're gonna watch. We made it out here to the back of the park. Hey Nathan, you want to go out to the truck? It's right over there. There's Thunder River right in front of us, and the go-karts that are just on the other side. And just on the other side, really, is where we're parked.
You know, at least Deja Vu. It may have been broke down all the time, but it was free to ride.
That's
unlike the go-karts where you got to pay money.
Yeah, and I've never even been inclined to ride them. I mean, it's not an interesting track. It's flat. But yeah, what Nathan is referring to is the old inverted boomerang roller coaster that sat right here called Deja Vu. It had a vertical lift and drop, and you've ridden that. I don't think that I ever did.
Yeah, back in the day.
I might have been a big chicken about it. I'm not sure, or it was broken down.
It was always broken down. That's why you didn't ride it.
Yeah. So, old Thunder River. What I used to think was, dadgummit, this thing's all blurry. I'm sorry, everybody. Oh well. Over here we have what a lot of people consider to be the crown jewel of Six Flags Over Georgia, and that is Goliath. It's a fun ride. Nathan and I managed to squeeze into this one last year too. So it's pretty fatty friendly. And it looks like over here that Daredevil Dive has got a new coat of paint, at least on the top tower. Does that look different to you? Do you remember? Actually, yeah, I think if you compare it to the rest of the ride, you can see there's a big difference there.
Yeah.
By the way, y'all, I'm colorblind, so there you go. Oh man, I don't even want to think about the line for Daredevil Dive. At least they took the virtual reality off of it. As Nathan mentioned that just a second ago, which was horrifically slow. I mean, these trains, these are Gerstlauer trains, Eurofighter trains, I mean, and with their dispatches were like 5 minutes per train, so like 6 people for every 5 minutes. Woo. Oh yeah.
But I mean, they're still only running one train.
Well, I mean, yeah, it still just takes so long for them to get this thing up and running. It's just not worth it at all. So, I'm sorry. I've been on this ride exactly one time, and that's as long as I could possibly wait for it. And we were waiting for it during the VR, but we didn't even want that. So the only reason we got on as quick as we did was because we said we didn't want to ride it with the VR. Ah well, you know the deal when you come out here. So here we go. I'm gonna try and talk over the music here. This over here to me is one of the strangest remnants of times gone by. I'm looking at you, but I'm talking about what's over this way here. Well, you can watch the Goliath come down the hill here just because that's what we do. It's fun. There we go. Woo! Up and over she goes. What I'm talking about is this over here. This haunted house, which Six Flags attempted to turn into an all-season production back several years ago. I think I was in high school, so this must have been 10 years ago or more. I mean, it's been 15 years since I've been in high school. But anyways, do you remember when they turned this into, oh gosh, you're right in the middle of your yawn, that was great. Do you remember when they turned this into a haunted house that was open all year long?
I don't remember when.
Yeah, it was, but it was called Dr. Fright's Fritorium, I think. And it was an upcharge, of course. And I never went into it. Yeah,
it's so stupid. Why do you have rides in a park that you have to pay for when you initially come into it?
Yeah, it's like the superhero shirts, you know, here at Six Flags. What is that even about? And the thing is, like, I've been to other Six Flags parks where, you know, like Great Adventure has a lot of Six Flags merchandise in addition to the superhero shirts. But, you know, classic ride, Monster Plantation / Monster Mansion now. I would totally buy a shirt for the Monster Mansion, but they don't have them. You know, and they've got, you know, it's like the Georgia Scorcher, which might not be the greatest ride on the planet, but it's got a great name and a really beautiful marquee with the fire. We'll show it to you if you haven't seen it before here in just a few minutes because we're headed that way. But anyways, I just wanted to show this to you. I really wish we could go inside this, but I don't think we'll ever get to do so. But yeah, Dr. Fright's Fritorium, or something along those lines, was right here.
Got a bunch of employees just hanging around.
Okay, so we could be wrong about this. So we just came out from around the corner over here where Dr. Fright's is, or was. But there's this spring break show over here, and I think the spring break show is just the employees giving kids hula hoops while they listen to music that we have to talk over because we don't have the rights to it.
Another ride that they used to have over here was you get in that building right there is you get into the little cart and you spin the wheel. It used to...
Oh man, I don't think I even remember that. What was that called? Do you remember?
I think it used to be in the dark too. I don't know.
Oh really? Well, they used to have they still have the remnants of the drive-in sign over here, and there was the big, like the big dome, the Chevy Show is what it was called. I remember that. And right here was the entrance to the free fall, which was the old first generation S&S drop towers. And if you want to see one, you can, because we rode one at Dorney Park. Caitlin and I did. So go to our first Dorney Park blog and you'll see it. Actually, you'll see it in either one of our Dorney Park blogs. We just didn't ride it the second time.
I don't understand why you got rid of the free fall. I mean, people love it.
Yeah, that was a fun ride.
I mean, it was bad on the back, but
everybody says the same thing. You have no idea.
But when you come
Holy cow! Look at that dispatch. They already got another car going.
Whoa! When you come down 20, you know you're at Six Flags because you saw the free fall.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've just had our thoughts confirmed.
Game at 5:30. That's been about 35 minutes. Our last game where you can win some wonderful prizes.
Okay, so at least you can win some prizes or something over here. It's not just give the kids hula hoops and dance to music.
4 employees in charge of.
You know, this was my home park for most of my life. Even at this point, it's still most of my life. And I've lived in Williamsburg for 10 years. And the operations here just don't make any sense. I don't know. I mean, there are some really good rides here. The park itself is pretty. There's a lot of shaded area, even though a lot of it really is blacktop too. And it can get really hot here, obviously. I mean, that's just the climate. But at the same time, there's no reason to shoot yourself in the foot. All right, now we're gonna walk through it. Yeah, because this used to be the exit where the shop was to come out of the free fall.
let's do something with that.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, does it? If you've seen our Six Flags vlogs before, then you've seen this logo, but because we referenced it earlier, I wanted to make sure that we show it. So there it is. And you know, the thing is, like,
Advertisement kills these things.
yeah, it doesn't it?
I mean, that doesn't even mix with it.
No, it doesn't. And you know, the worst was when it used to be sponsored by Twix, because they covered up this really lovely, beautiful logo that's on the front of the trains with a Twix advertisement. And if you go back and watch our earlier Six Flags Over Georgia vlogs with me and Caitlin, I complain about it endlessly. And as you can see, I'm still not over it. I just don't understand. Like, you know, I get that Six Flags is using established brands and also advertisements to make money. You know, you see it with the superhero stuff, and you see it with the advertisements around the park. It's what keeps their prices here so cheap. Yeah. Which I get. But at the same time, you're killing your own brand. You know, the capability for you to build a niche market for yourself. You know, it's something that you would have exclusive rights to.
I'm surprised they haven't slapped a big old advertisement on the new Twisted Cyclone.
Oh yeah. Well, give it time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which is just a shame. You know what? I think we've done. This might be the first time here at Six Flags at this park is our vlog has taken a basically linear trip around the park. So there you go. We've talked so much about merchandise, I feel like we have to go to a park and just show what we're talking about. Also, I have no idea if the people behind us were making funny faces or flipping us off or anything, but I'm gonna leave it in. One more look at Twisted Cyclone though from over on this angle before we cut back around. So, you can see them still working up top there, and there's that same beautiful wave turn back around. And over here is the famous helix off of Goliath. Let me ask you a question. So as a non-roller coaster nerd, what is your favorite part about Goliath?
Well, I mean, the main hill.
What's that?
The main hill.
The big drop, the first drop?
The first drop.
So I guess you prefer the back of the roller coaster then, because you get more airtime on the back of that first drop? Yeah.
I don't know, curves don't mean a lot to me. I mean, I guess it's cool to listen to what...
Curves don't mean a lot to you, huh?
On the roller coaster.
Oh, okay. Well, there she goes. Down the helix. Let's go into the shop. After all, it's like dead on 5 o'clock. If we try to go anywhere, we're gonna sit for a while, so. Ooh la la. That's excellent. Just, am I blurry? No, we're not. Okay, good. Just case in point. Look around the shop. Okay, so there, we'll walk over there in just a second, but all of this stuff, all of it, is DC. All of it. And into the Looney Tunes section. Here's some children's shirts with the words Six Flags on them. But, I mean, I guess that counts, but okay, all right, this might count too, except that that's not Six Flags Over Georgia or any ride at it behind there. There's a shop across the way too, but I think it's just a candy shop now. Well, hell, let's go look. Doot, doot, doot. More superhero stuff. Bugs Bunny stuff. Superhero. the Flash, which, by the way, you know, I know your favorite superhero ever is the Flash. Everyone's is, because we talk about it so much, and he appears in so many movies and television shows and everything today.
And what about the Green Lantern?
Well, so now see the Green Lantern. You know, I'm just pointing out that they're putting a lot of money into a character that's not even utilized very much these days.
Hey, he was in the latest DC movie.
Oh, was he? I don't know. Here we go. Yeah, the shop across the way here is just a candy shop. So there's almost no Six Flags merchandise inside the main store on the main, you know, the only entryway here into the park now. I just don't understand. As if to give a big FU to me personally, they're giving out samples at the park exit of chocolate malted milk balls. The worst candy on the face of the planet. Oh, God. Oh well. We'll conclude here after a little while. We'll find a place without so many people around. We're making our way around the back of Batman, and this is a part of the queue here. And I don't know if we've ever shared this before on this vlog, but do you remember, Nathan, back in the day when Batman was first constructed, that you could gauge how busy it was at Six Flags by where the line, like which door the line went to? Because inside of here was just a huge queue house of switchbacks, back and forth. And so if they were coming out of this door, you were like, okay, so it's not too busy in the park. But if it was coming out of that door, because the queue goes straight in here and then into the Bat Cave, as it were. But I remember that very well, and I remember coming out here a couple of times and seeing that, and being like, whoop, guess we're going back to the house. Sorry, I'm trying to switch hands here. There we go. Overall, we did not ride anything today, which I think is a first for both of us, at least at this park. I've gone out to Busch Gardens many times and not ridden anything, but I think that's the first for me at this park, and Nathan said it was the first for him too. You know, it was a busy day, and you can, you know, I don't want to gripe too much about things, but you can certainly improve it here with just a look at the operations and improving that manner of things. It would make people want to come out here when they know it's going to be busy more. Like, I don't think I'd come out here on a Saturday, you know. And you know it's going to be busy out here at spring break. And as Nathan was saying earlier, this is not a huge tourist area, you know. So the kids that are living in this area are going to be out here. Kids living in this area are going to be the ones who are going to be filling this place out at spring break. It's less like it is, you know, in Williamsburg where I am, where we don't know who's going to be in town at any given time. But well, c'est la vie. Maybe we'll come back out here. Today's Friday, so maybe we'll come back out here on Sunday and see how it is. We'll see how that works out. Anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you follow us on our other social media. That's on Instagram at Off the Tracks Reviews and on Snapchat at Off the Tracks Rev. And we will see you next time. Here goes the Sky Screamer. Oh, and it's blurry. I didn't even know it. Oh well. What you laughing at? Let's go home. Where's the truck? I don't know. Bye. By the way, we weren't kidding. There's the go-karts right there. Here's the truck. See ya. I also realized, I realize I keep cutting in and out, but that we didn't give you any shots of what it looks like on the other side here, so I'm gonna see what we can see heading out of the park. It might not be very much, but just count it as bonus footage. Plenty of Goliath here. I'm gonna bounce around a lot, I'm sorry. Not gonna see very much, I'm afraid. Yeah, just the things you've already seen. Yeah. Oh well. That's all.
I'm gonna go straight here anyway.
Yeah. Bye.